Are you thinking about buying real estate in Mexico? Whether it's a beachfront condo in Rosarito or a rental unit in Tijuana, we've got something important to tell you.
In this video, we'll cover the 7 most common and expensive mistakes Americans make when investing in Mexican property and exactly how to avoid them.
These mistakes cost thousands of dollars, endless frustration, but they can be avoided with the right knowledge and team.
We are Aryan and
Aleli from
Eros
Eros
Estates, a binational real estate team helping Americans invest smarter in Mexico.
Let's dive in. Mistake number 1, buying without the verification. Many Americans assume the property has clean title just because it's being sold.
But some land in Mexico, especially in Baja, is still ejido land or has unresolved liens, inheritance disputes, or encumbrances.
Ejido land is communal agricultural land that cannot be privately owned unless it has been regularized, and many listings won't clarify this.
We've worked with clients who fell in love with a property, paid a deposit, only to find out it couldn't legally be sold. So, what to do? First, request the Libertad de Gravamen, which is the certificate of no liens, confirm the title chain and ownership history, ensure the seller has full rights to transfer, and always hire a notario público, not a lawyer friend. Mistake number 2 is not understanding the Fideicomiso. As a foreigner, you can't hold title directly in the restricted zone. That includes all coastal and border areas.
That's why most Americans must buy via a fideicomiso, a trust, through a Mexican bank.
Here's what many don't realize. This isn't just a formality. It's a legal trust that defines who owns the rights, who can sell, and who inherits.
If you don't set it up properly, you could lose control or make it harder to pass the property to your heirs. What you should know is that you are the beneficiary of the trust, not the direct owner. Also, you can assign substitute beneficiaries, and that the trust lasts 50 years and is renewable. You'll pay annual maintenance fees. Not all banks provide good service. Choose wisely. Mistake number 3, paying in cash without legal documentation. Buying in cash doesn't mean skipping contracts. We've seen buyers hand over cash based on verbal agreements or simple receipts.
And if something goes wrong, if the seller disappears, if the property has issues, you have no legal claim. The most common traps are no escrow, no promissory contract, which is contrato de promesa, no escritura, which is the final deed, and what you should do instead is use the escrow services. Yes, they exist in Mexico. Sign a contrato de promesa with terms, delivery timeline, penalties, and close officially with a notario who registers the deed.
Mistake number 4, skipping due diligence on the seller. Some properties are being sold by someone who doesn't even have the right to sell.
Especially in family inheritance cases, you might need 3 or 4 signatures, or worse. The seller is presenting fake documents. So the questions you have to ask is the seller on the title? Are there co-owners? Are taxes and utilities up to date? Is the CURD and ID valid? And a bonus tip, guys. Run a CFE electricity bill check to make sure there's no hidden debt.
Mistake number 5, not planning for rental or tax strategy. Buying to rent? Great idea, but many skip the tax implications.
If you rent long-term or via Airbnb, you must register with SAC, Mexico's tax agency, And if you're a US taxpayer, you must report income there too. The common issues are using personal accounts, accepting cash only, not issuing invoices, facturas, not knowing tax treaties, and how to do it right. Use a local accountant that is familiar with expert needs. Set up a Mexican RFC, which is the tax ID, explore LLC or Mexican corporation if managing multiple properties, and track all expenses to deduct legally. Mistake number 6, ignoring inheritance planning. If you pass away without a Mexican will, the property enters probate and it can take years.
And if no beneficiaries are named in the Fideicomiso, your family will need to go to court. So to avoid disaster, sign a Mexican testamento, which is the will, and update your beneficiarios, sustitutos, in your trust. Ask the notario to include succession clauses. Consider including the property in a U.S. trust with binational guidance. Mistake number 7 will be not using local experts. Mexico is not the U.S. legal system. Google will not save you guys.
What you need is a bilingual real estate agent, a trusted notario, a binational accountant, and sometimes an immigration or tax lawyer.
So, this is how you invest with confidence, avoid problems, and get peace of mind.
If you are planning to invest in Mexico, don't make these mistakes. Get educated and build your dream the right way.
Make sure you're subscribed to this channel for more binational real estate guidance every week.
Like this video, share it with someone considering buying in Mexico, and check out our other videos in our YouTube channel with lots of helpful content. And see you in the next video from Eros Estates.